Hi, I'm Peyton Gill. I'm 17 and I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
It was a very scary time when I received the phone call. Peyton was at school and my husband was out of town. He was working in the San Diego office. And so immediately when I learned, I think I broke down a little bit, ran over to my parents' house, and then made the phone call from there. And Gary got the phone call in the middle of a work meeting. I don't think he was responding to my call right away. I think I had to call 3 or 4 times for him to pick up the phone. And then things kind of rolled very rapidly.
The day I was diagnosed, it was like a regular school day for me. I just went to school, I went to my classes, and then during my 6th period, I was called to the counselor's office, and they told, my parents were there, and they told me that they had found a mass in my abdomen. And I was like, oh, that sucks, but it didn't sink into me until like later. And I was like, oh, this is like actually like it's like gonna change my life.
There wasn't any options. She had she had a basketball-sized tumor, and you know, basically he said we're gonna have to go and take it out and see what's going on while we're in there. So she was in there a long time, the surgery.
I was in the hospital for 10 days recovering. I had to retrain my muscles to remember how to walk, and I did not want to. I wanted to stay in bed the whole time. I didn't want to move because it hurt so bad to even just like sit up. But I had an amazing physical therapist, and he really motivated me and encouraged me to get back up and start moving again. Just having my family around me was super motivating because they really helped me keep going through day-to-day activities, because I wasn't allowed to like go outside or see my friends very often. So just like even just having technology and like being able to FaceTime people was super meaningful to my journey.
Throughout this whole process, Peyton has received some great services by some great local charities. We've had some great interactions with the American Cancer Society, the Ferrari Kid. We volunteer and work with the NOCC San Antonio chapter, the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition. We've also been lucky enough to have Peyton have a wish granted through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that was a nice highlight for her throughout her story. So Make-A-Wish has been an organization that I'm very familiar with. I have served as a wish volunteer, going out and sending families off on their wish trips, and I never imagined that I would be on the other end of it and being a parent of a child that was going to be granted a wish. So yes, I'm very thankful to my collegiate sorority chapter that was able to raise funds throughout the year and to be matched with Peyton to grant her wish. So yes, they had a wonderful welcome back from the cruise celebration for Peyton. They had balloons and they had little gifts for her and an activity. So we have a lot of fond memories of that day, going up and celebrating the wish trip that we all got to go on.
I have fought a brave fight against cancer. Today I finished my last chemo treatment. With the encouragement of all who have rung the bell before me, and in memory of those who never got to. Sorry. I ring this bell and thank you.
There you go.
Ringing the bell was really meaningful because it kind of like set in like, oh, I'm done with chemotherapy now. And this November I'll be in my 1st year anniversary of remission. I still like have experienced stomach pains and just like nausea still, and also chemo fog, and it's just sometimes it's hard, but I always know I can get through it after actually getting through cancer. So when I was going through chemotherapy, I tried to stay positive because there was no point in actually being sad or upset about it because there's not anything I can do to change the situation. So it's always good to be positive anytime. Even when I'm feeling down, I don't want others to feel down. And so if I have the opportunity to make others have a better day, I always try to just go for it and even if it's just a compliment, like, oh, I like your shirt, or oh, I like your necklace, like, I'll say it just because, like, I never want anyone to feel down like I did. So just try to brighten people's day, and even brightening other people's day helps me brighten my day, so it's like mutual beneficial. I want to thank all the people who helped me throughout my journey, whether it be my friends or my family and my extended family, or anyone who bought a t-shirt or made food for us whenever we couldn't. Like, I'm just so grateful for all like the people who prayed for me and the prayer groups, and I'm just super grateful.